Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been trying to think of how to start this video, how to say what I want to say. I want to talk to you guys about living abroad as a student, as an international student, mainly as a Motswana, as somebody who was raised believing that being anywhere other than in my country is the best thing that could ever happen to me. Today we need to talk one-on-one, student to student or adult to adult. I need to tell you guys how this place actually is, how this place can actually affect you, so you're mentally prepared. Because I and many of my friends, many of my colleagues found out that we're gonna get the opportunity to go abroad and to start a brand new life. We were so excited. Let me tell you, there was even a time I was talking to my mom. Her and I were having one of our little arguments. You know what? I have 36 days and I'll be out of your house. I'll be out of here. I'm about to go live my best life. I've been crying selo se leng gore I haven't been able to take out for a really long time. I've been wanting to scream. I've been wanting to scream so loud. Guys. I'm at the Russell Group School. I'm in the big city. I'm millions and millions away from home. Trumpo, you have it all. What is wrong? I get olelang. Guys, let me tell you. Angare, if you just open me up like this, you'd find this huge hole. Like a huge, big hole. That's the best way to describe it. I feel so empty. I start feeling like I'm washing away. I start feeling, but this is not the gist of it. The best way I can describe it is, angare, you lose yourself. Because I didn't even know, so much of my identity was actually connected to every single person that I love, every single person who loves me, and every single person who was around me, right? And I'm talking my best friend. Being so far from home, a lot of people, you won't understand them and they won't understand you, who you are fundamentally. On the surface, we're all people, we're all people, and sure, it's just different backgrounds. How deep could it be? It's so much deeper than you could ever think. Like, I've been going months and months and months, like connection le motho that I would make in a millisecond if I was in Botswana. Like, that's just the reality of it. People here are structured to be, I don't know, I can't describe it, but you're gonna feel so alone. Not because I've actually gotten to a point where I'm starting to make real friends, people I can laugh with, people I can talk to, but you still realize that this does not feel like home. Like, you can be my friend, but you just don't feel like home. But for how long can a human being go without feeling like they're home? And I'm not saying that home is like Botswana. Like, home is my people. You'll never laugh like batong the way o tshegang le motho wa Motswana. It's far from the way in which somebody here would make you laugh. This place makes you feel so empty. It makes you feel like hana identity. I just wish that my country could teach its people to love it. Because only now do I realize there's so much in Botswana there is so much community, there's so much love. Sure, ga rena madi. Henene ba ja. Re godile batsedi ba rona ba re bolela re madi a Botswana a jiwa. Sure, ga rena madi, we don't have prospering this and that, but there's so much love back home. Yo. Dong. Tlhompho sa le mo khabereng. O khabo, o teng khabo, like there's community. Guys, this place is cold. Like, I'm a very poetic person. I remember describing to somebody, living here, ankare, I live in a graveyard. You know, there are days where the sun doesn't come out once. So, like I'm saying, people are structured different, but you'll feel like you're talking to like, you know, as compared to when you're talking to somebody and you really feel like, like so ill intended. You know, like I'm not saying everybody there is your friend. Every year Botswana produces international students after international students, and I'm just coming to you last year, not even last year, just a couple of months ago, I was in Botswana buzzing to come here, and right now I look at myself in the mirror and I can't recognize myself. I can't, like, it's like I don't have that happiness that I have naturally, and it's because, and I never knew that my happiness, my glow, my excitement for life was something that I got from my surrounding. You know, I didn't know that it was something that I got from like seeing my mom, knowing that I'm her best friend, knowing that I'm so strong for her. I didn't know that it was something that I got from like talking to my friends, but so much of your excitement and love for life is because of who you're around. And you come here and you're still around people and you meet lovely people, sweet souls. That's so sweet, but it's like alien. You still feel so alienated because you're like, you're just so different. And I don't know, guys, maybe I'm changing. Like, I was talking to my friend Botshelo, do you think you'll ever get used to that place? Do you think you're actually gonna start acclimatizing? And I told her, I was like, I think I'm just gonna have to change. Like, I won't do it on my own. I won't do it purposely, but over time I might just start to change. Also, a lot of us are not okay. If you know, just please check on your international students. Check on bana bale ba isitseng. Ke rata go rama ma ke re mma o nkabile o nkisitse ko mahatseng. Check on them. And ka itse re ga ka bua go bolela gore hey, I'm going through this and this and this, because it's hard to explain. I'm trying my best, but just let them know you care about them, because it's like, it's a suffering you can't, for me, let me tell you how it is for me. It's something I've been feeling grow inside of me, that hole that I'm talking about. I've been feeling it grow inside of me, and of course you try to ignore it, you ignore it until you start like developing some form of like self that's a strong word, but self dislike, you know, like I can't tell you guys, I feel like I'm purposely trying to sabotage myself because I just don't like who I am right now. I don't like how I'm not the same person I was when I left home. I'm not as excited about life. I'm not as bright. And it's like I see myself every day. It's like I'm subliminally trying to hurt myself with my thoughts. Of course, I console myself. I'm like, no, but you know, you're not hurting yourself. You're like not cutting yourself. You're not doing bad things to yourself. But it's like I can feel that I am hurting myself, and just feel this self-resentment growing within me. I just want you guys who are coming here, going anywhere, like if you're going to university, if you're going out of the country, talking to somebody is so hard because I have to admit that I can't deal with my own emotions. That's embarrassing. That's I don't know what to say. I'm not talking to anybody. If you're coming to the UK, please get a therapist. Please. Sometimes I get myself together. I'm like, look, level your legs like this on the ground and tell yourself that you got this. And the next day I'm crumbling. I'm falling apart. I'm so sick of it. I'm actually so mad that no one else decides to talk about this. About how when you're in senior and junior school in Botswana, you're sold a dream. You're told to get as far away from that country as possible. You're told to leave everything and go away and start a new life. It's only been, what, 4 months? 4 months. And I can't recognize myself. I feel like I'm losing a huge part of myself. I don't think you realize how important your identity is until it feels like it's being stripped away from you. And why do they stick together? Like, why do they only hang out with each other when they get to go abroad and stuff? I used to wonder the same thing. No, I don't want to do that. I want to branch out. I want to make, international friends, make connections. I think if I came from a country where my nationality, my community was not a huge part of my identity, I think that would be easy. But when I tell you guys, one of the biggest blessings, one of the greatest blessings you have as an individual is being a Motswana. The way our community is, the way we recognize each other, our individuality is beautiful. We have a lot to do when it comes to our industries, in the arts, in the music, in this and that. But as a person, as a human being, man, wow. But I'm hurt that it's something that might go on for years and years and years. And I know I'm not alone in this. I don't know. I'm an open person. I hope after I post this tomorrow, I won't feel embarrassed that I allowed myself to be sensitive and transparent in front of my camera. But I know that so many kids that came from home, hating their home, hating Botswana, feeling like Botswana causes stagnation, come here and think, oh, let me press the reset button. I know they're feeling a lot of what I'm feeling, but they won't say anything. I want to tell you guys the truth. I just want you guys to know. And I definitely don't want to scare anyone out of their dreams. I know that so many of my babies, so many of you guys have this huge dream of becoming, or rather just becoming or being where I am. Appreciate what you have, hey? We have a lot, Botswana. We have so much. Look around you. I know I don't come from the most luxurious home, but I come from a home. My mom is my home. My dad is my home. My little sister is my home. I don't have that here. You will not have that here as well. Right now, you don't see it because you're still, you're feeling claustrophobic in that little house. You want to go away. You want to spread your wings. But there's a lot you don't know, and guys, I feel like a lot is falling apart and I don't know what to do about it because I'm not myself. I'm just lost, There was a time in MAP when one of the ex-top achievers from a while back, she studied chemical engineering, I think she said, in Nottingham. And now she's in Botswana, and she told us about her journey in the UK and how she hit such a tangent. Like, she lost herself in all ways. She became an alcoholic. You know, she was just going through the most. And I remember talking to my friend, Yo, hey, we shouldn't end up like this. Because I understand where she was coming from. I can feel myself slipping from my fingers. You know? But I'm gonna try pray about it. That's all I have. You're gonna realize that all you have is God. That's it. People around you, people who love you, they can only understand it to a certain degree. But God knows you personally. God knows your heart. God knows your soul. But we go through it, hey? I've really realized that one thing the devil is aiming for, our mental health. A lot of you guys hit me up telling me about how you think I'm so perfect, I'm an inspiration. I'm not. I'm sick sometimes, mentally. I hit rocks. I tear down. I cry. You know, sometimes you also think what I've been through, you know, in the past, and God saw me through, and I reached brighter places. I reached better times where I was happier. Sometimes these are seasons in which you're being groomed. You know, these are seasons where your character is being tested, you know, because you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be put in these uncomfortable, painful situations for you to grow, for you to spread your wings. That's what I tell myself. But God has got me through it before, and He will once more. God will do the same for you, if you know at all what I'm talking about. It's what us Christians call the wilderness. Check a background, guys. This time I was just like, hey, tuba camera le nna la bonela gore o tubile camera. But I'm glad that you guys have given me this platform so I can talk about this. You guys wanted to know my journey. This is part of my journey. Hello. I love you guys. I hope you'll be okay. I hope the next time I make a video about something like this, I'm in a better place. I'm happier. I miss you. I miss my mom. I miss Botswana sun, even though I always avoided it at all costs. But I miss Botswana sun. I miss Botswana air. I miss Botswana people. They don't got nothing on us. They don't. Ha. It's very empty. Actually, I think even that dumelang wa ko lapeng o heta motho dumelang that it reminds you that you have people around you. Ha motho ela ke ne o ela o go heta ela o. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be praying for you guys. I hope you pray for me. I wish you the best.